What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. Today is 4th of July, and I hope today that y'all went out and got some coochie or had sex outside or did something super fun, extravagant, something that you will remember. That's my goal today. But and it's y'all's too, man. Even if y'all don't, this video probably won't come out the next day, but hope y'all did do something super fun, super extravagant, and y'all remember it. You know what I mean? You only live once. But today I got a story about what I did yesterday, right? I'm gonna have a picture of what I was wearing. I was looking sexy, you know what I'm saying? But boom. Yesterday I went out, right? I went to, it was a taco bar. Now the taco bar I went to was really a white version of an actual real taco bar, but it's a cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up there. I had my white button up. I had some black pants from H&M, right? They was cut or whatever. And I had my BB Simmons belt on, purple. And I had some Crocs on. Now, no matter of fact, we gonna rewind. Skirt, boom. I was supposed to go to the beach, right? But then they said it was gonna rain out on the beach, right? So I said, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna try to go to a museum, right? An art museum. I never went to an art museum before, so I'm like, you know what? Let's go to an art museum. Let's see that thing looking. So I pull up at the spot and I don't see anyone there. I'm walking around. I don't see the art museum. So I'm like, what the fuck? Now this is like some low-key art museum. It's not no big name actual art museum. It's like some low-key art museum that people, they trying to be known, so they posting their art, whatever. I go there, I don't see anyone outside. I don't see anything. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I was in Philly, so I'm like, let me go to South Street. I'm going to South Street. I'm walking around, wooty whoop, and how I'm walking, right? This that shit I be talking about, right? Now, remember, I had on my white button-up shirt. I had this on, this. I look like this. The only thing right? I'm walking like this, too. Walking like this, chest out, whatever, right? And I had pants on, BB. I'm walking, right? It's a group of black girls, right? They pay me no mind as I'm walking by, right? Now, I'm at this point in my life, I don't dress like a hood nigga. Like, I feel as though I have my own swag to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though I'm the sexiest nigga alive, right? But the thing is about this, I walked past the black girls. They didn't pay me any mind, right? But here's the thing about that, right? See, now, if I was to dress like some hood nigga, guys, you have to know when it is a group of girls, if they want you, or at least one of them wants you, they are going to try to get your attention. They're going to try. Like, if I was some hood nigga that they seen, promise you, they would have said something, or at least one of them would have walked up to me, right? Boom, spin the block, and it's some white John, right? She looked alright, right? Now, she looking at me, but this bitch is hog eyeing me. Like, I didn't say anything to her, I was just walking, right? And, she saying hog, I mean, I didn't say nothing until we walked by each other, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, like, at the time, I didn't think about getting her number, because I'm like, see, how this white girl, now she looked good, right? She looked good, but the thing is, in my mind, I'm like, so how my own kind don't even look at me, but a white girl gonna look at me? You know what I'm saying? Show that she want me, but your own people don't even want you. I'm like, god damn, like, that's what just went through my mind at that moment, because it was literally, like, when I spent the block, like, it was literally right, like, it was, like, right there, like, where were they at? So they seen the white girl go past me and shit like that, right? But I was just on the other side, right? And at the time, like, I'm like, as I'm walking by, I'm like, oh, so this white girl should pay me some mind, but these black, like, my own people won't pay me no mind? Like, it was just a mind fuck with me. That's why I didn't grab her number. I could have just been back. I could have just got her number. But it was like, dang. Like, that really fucked me up, because I'm like, dang, like, so I guess you have to be, like, I'm looking sexy. Like, I feel as though, like, I'm looking sexy. So I'm like, why my own people don't even want me? Like, I guess you have, I mean, they look like hood bitches. They did. I'm gonna be honest, they did. And I don't dress like a hood nigga. I feel as though, like, I always tell y'all, being a hood nigga is very retarded, very dumb. First of all, you don't get no money. You stay in the hood. You most likely either going to go to jail. You have fake ass friends around. It's a whole bunch of reasons why you should not be a hood nigga once you actually be intelligent. But a lot of people, they just be stuck in the zone, so they think being a hood niggas are cool. And a lot of those girls that fuck with hood niggas, they usually just get pregnant and the baby dad really pays them no mind because he just hitting it because he has a sex addiction. And not even a good sex addiction. He just feels though he needs to just fuck. He doesn't even, most of these niggas that they think man, they don't know how to have sex, man. They just be hitting it and they know how to just be toxic towards a girl so she keep on coming back. Man, I don't have time to even be doing that, me personally. Me, I'ma have you on the schedule. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? And I know every time I hit you up, we having sex. It's that simple. I don't need to sit there and be toxic to you. When I lay it down, my name's already on it. Yeah, I'm gonna come back next week when I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'll be free. That's simple. You don't need to be toxic. But hood niggas, they think you gotta be toxic and stressing the girl out, stressing himself out, getting stabbed and slashing tires, all this nonsense, goofy stuff. They have no control over the girl. They have no control over anything, literally. But that's besides the point. So, I cop some shoes or whatever, right? And I leave, right? So then I'm like, you know what? I want to get something to eat, right? I want home, chill home for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got some work done or whatever. Then I like, all right, let me get something to eat. So I'm driving. I was ready to go to some taco spot that was near my job. Good ass tacos, right? They had some fish tacos that was banging. But I'm like, you know, let me slide to this other one that's near too. This one's closer, so I'm like, let me go to the one that's closer. I don't feel like driving all the way over there. So I go to the other one. Boom, I pull up. Now at the time my shirt was like this, but I'm like, let me go inside this restaurant. I button it up, but my jaw is like, it's like this, right? It's looking like this, right? The button up, but like you can still see the chain or whatever, right? So go in there and I placed my order. I didn't place my order. I scheduled to sit down, right? She said, all right, yeah, it'll be a little bit, right? So boom, I'm sitting outside, right? And another group of girls, right? Black, right? Twice, it's happened twice, right? They pay me absolutely no mind. I'm looking sexy as hell. They pay me no mind, don't say nothing to me. Did they look attractive? Not really. But it's just the fact, once you understand females, you know females will say something or say, yo, my friend wants your number, this and that. Like, they would at least put each other, like, they would do something. They would make it at least known. Like, these girls, like, I'm sitting outside on a table by myself. Now, it was a table that they could have sat near me, but they didn't even do that. They sat somewhere away from me. I'm like, dang, am I ugly or something? But look at this, right? A couple come out with some dude and some girl, white John, right? She look good, whatever. Soon as she get out, right? Soon as she see me, right? She had a ponytail. Soon as she see me and they start getting close to me, she pulled out she had the ponytail. It was like this, right? She pulled the ponytail and she started playing with it and she started looking at me while she was doing it. Now that's just an indication that of course she just wanted. You know what I'm saying? Cause she looking at me while she doing it. Like she just looking at it, then her husband, I guess he peeped and he started talking to her. They said, oh, this and that, and they went back inside. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, am I switching dimensions or something? Like, what's going on? Like, black people, they don't want me. I'm like, these white girls, now they showing that they want it. I'm like, dang. I mean, I had sex with white girls before. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dang, like, so, I'm like, dang. So they call my food. This story is basically like, dang, like, black girls, they don't want you, no, like, they don't be wanting me, like, I be getting more attention from white girls, like, I don't know if it's because of the way I dress or something, or the way I carry myself, I don't even know, be honest, man, like, but the thing is, like, I feel good, like, I don't even see an issue, like, dang, like, but that's the point. I mean, I guess you're not really gonna, unless you a pimp or something, like, I get my outfits from rock stars, pimps, pretty much that. Like pretty much that. Yeah, pimps and rock stars. That's like the conjunction of it. A little bit of a hood nigga, a little like tad. I don't sag my pants. I don't do that. I don't sag my pants. I don't do that shit. That's lame. I'm gonna be honest. That's lame. If you sag your pants, that's lame. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do that. Yeah, if I have some crack, I don't wear Jordans and none of that. I don't wear Jordans. I feel as though I don't need to. I be like, cause it's like I don't wear expensive shoes and I don't wear expensive drawers for the simple fact that I don't wear expensive drawers because I know what I got in my pants. It don't even matter. Like, I mean, like it don't matter what kind of drawers I wear. Like I feel as though that really plays no part in anything. At least you have decent shoes, Crocs. Like I think that's cool. You can bag any girl you want. You don't have to dress super fancy to get any girl you want. You don't have to wear real diamonds on you. Like if you wanna get a girl, like literally you just have to have confidence. Literally, and dress at least decent. Like that's really it. If you have confidence, know how to talk, boom, 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 just a little fly, they gonna like, oh, you know what I mean? But I digress, right? I mean, if you have the money, then of course ice yourself out, look nice. But I'm just saying, like, you don't need to go like if you don't have it, don't spend money on it. Literally, like that's very dumb, and you're just throwing away money just to get a girl. Don't ever spend money to get a girl ever. But especially if you know you can't afford it. Like that's the thing. If you know you can't afford it, don't do it. But yeah, so boom, they call me in to eat. I'm like, all right, now first thing, right? First thing, I'm gonna tell you how I operate. I move by myself a lot, so it's things that I know I have to do because I'm by myself. I don't have anyone to back me up. I know that I always have to make the first move, always. In any situation, I know I have to do something. I implant that in my mind that it is nothing that I won't do to make sure I come out alive or whatever. If I'm in a situation and things need to be done, it has to get done because I'm by myself and I don't have any help, right? Guys, if you move by yourself, you have to implant that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Always. If you feel as though something could happen, right? Either manipulate the situation, get up out of there, or do what you need to do that needs to get done. Right? Now, I'm gonna oh yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna explain this one part too, right? It was a group of girls, right? It was like 3 girls, and there was one dude had a whole bunch of tattoos, buff guy. Now I really didn't peep. I didn't peep until I felt somebody staring. Like I'm looking down on my phone, right, and they coming, but I'm not really paying them no mind. But I felt as though someone's hog eyeing me hard. So I look up, and this is dude with a whole bunch of tattoos, look buff, and I look up at him with a straight face. Like I mean, dudes they have buff, they can have tattoos or whatever. That don't mean you know how to fight. That does not mean you know how to fight just because you buff. Now really mean you think you like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was with some bad Johns. But I didn't really peep. I seen he walking by. I didn't really peep. I just peeped someone hawk behind me. I look up and I looked at him. Then he looked straight. I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, he didn't look straight like I bitched him or nothing. But he seen that like what the fuck is you looking at? Like, it was really that type of time because I told you when I'm by myself, I really don't be playing around. Right? So let's get to the story, right? I sit down and the way I'm facing is they put me in the area that I'm facing the whole entire the restaurant. I'm in the back, but I put my chair so I can see anyone that's coming in. I can see the bar. I can see everyone. Right now there is a back, but really no one's in the back. That's like the outside patio, right? So I'm sitting there eat. I ordered it was a strawberry pineapple margarita, some chicken tacos, and some nachos, right? I ordered that. Now the food was good. The nachos, it needed more. They needed to work on the nachos, but I mean the drink was cool, whatever. The food came out fast. Like soon I ordered that thing, like he brought my drink. I said, yo, can I get the margarita first with the nachos? Then when you got the food, can I get a water? He was like, all right. this dude, homie, bring the water first. I'm like, dang. I'm like, my food already about to be here? Like, he didn't even bring the margarita first. He brought the margarita with the food. I'm like, damn. But I mean, I'm by myself and I'm on the table full of 4 and it's more people waiting. So I get the issue, but I'm like, all right, that's cool with me. So I get the food. I'm sitting there chilling, and there's a table, right? It's a rectangle table, right? This is a rectangle, by the way. You don't know, right? So the example, right? So boom, I'm in the back. Remember, I can see everything, right? I'm right here. Now this table, this side is full of guys, and this side is full of girls, right? This side full of girls, this side full of guys, right? So I'm sitting there chilling, and I see this girl at the end of this end of the table, right? Right? She's at this end of the table, and she keeps on looking at me, right? I keep on seeing it, but it's 3 other dudes, so I'm like, all right, first, I mean, everyone looks. I'm by myself. I'm looking sexy, so I'm like, oh, they looking at me, okay, right? The first time I threw it off, right? The other two girls, they look like once or twice, right? They look once or twice. I pay no mind. Now she keeps on looking. The girl at the end, she keeps on looking. I'm like, and I keep on catching her look at me. Like sometimes like I'll be sitting there, I'm sitting there chilling, looking around, and I see her looking at me. I'll be on my phone, feel someone looking at me. I look up, she'll turn her head. Like I'm like, all right. But here's the thing, right? Now remember, she's sitting on this end, right? She's sitting on this end, but the guy is one guy I guess he seen that they was he wanted to see what they was looking at. So I peeped him, he looked at me, dude, on this end. Remember, but I'm right here, so he can see me. You know what I'm saying? He has a clear view of me. The guys at the end where the girl that kept on looking, they didn't really have a clear view because the girls was right in front of him. So I'm like, in my mind, right? Now the dude that was in front of the girl that kept on looking at me, I was analyzing the situation, because I'm like, okay, so they like friends or whatever? Like, what kind of situation is that, right? What kind of situation is that? Because like, are they friends or something? Like, she keep on looking at me, like she coming blatant, like this is my girl. I'm like, yo, what you keep on looking at? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, all right, I finished my food. The food was good or whatever, and he looked like he probably got into 1 or 2 fights in his life. And he looked like he has anger management problems, but he would never touch a dude that looks like a stepper. Like, if it's a dude that he feels though he can beat, he would act tough. But if it's a dude that he feels though he can't beat, he wouldn't do anything. Like, he'll probably argue, or he'll wait for somebody to do something. You know what I'm saying? He's not really that kind of guy. Now, I'm not saying you should be out here picking fights with anybody, or you should be out here acting tough, because you shouldn't act tough. It's lame. You know what I'm saying? Act yourself, be chilling. Like, life isn't about starting issues. It doesn't make you masculine because you fight. That doesn't prove anything. I mean, it's cool that you know how to fight. It's cool you know how to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be out here starting fights with people or being this emotional person that's always fighting. You should never be that. That's lame. So, as I'm leaving, when I was sitting, matter of fact, as I was sitting down, I'm like, yeah, I'm kicking up on her, right? But in my mind, I'm like, she what to do. If he get up, I have to hook him first. First of all, the reason why I said this to myself, I implanted this in my mind, is if he gets up, I have to hook him first, because you're not going to get up, because I'm skinny, so most guys are bigger than me, so you can't get the first opportunity on me, right? You can't get the first opportunity on me, and you with 2 other dudes. I have to hook you first to set the example. I have to, right? And since I'm telling you, like, you have to think like this, right? So, I mean, you don't have to, but this is just in my mind, right? I mean, I could have easily said, yo, chill, but, you know, dudes, if they feel as though you starting a bitch, now they trying to get more aggressive. But once you just show that you're not even doing no talking, then that's when people, they actually sit back and actually chill. But soon they realize, if you would have got up and I would have said, yo, chill, you're doing too much, he would have tried to get more aggressive, because now he feels though I'm gonna be in a bitch. But if I was to just not talk and just hook him, he wouldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he like, oh, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? But let me go back to the story, right? So I'm sitting there, as I'm leaving, right? You know what I'm saying? God, a person goes in front of me, slows me down, right? So then, boom, I tap her. I'm like, excuse me, you single? But when I do that, right? Once again, here we at the table. Now remember, all right, I'm gonna make it more easier. So remember, I told you she was on the far end, right? So boom, she's sitting right here. Remember, I told you she's sitting right here, but I'm just so you can see, right? So she's sitting on this side, and he's sitting on this side. So I pull up now. I forgot I'm a picture on game. If you ever do this, if you do this, if you see the girl right there, tap the opposite shoulder and pop up, right? You're gonna tap this side and you're gonna pop up on this side. She's gonna laugh. She's like, damn, you just broke my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't think about it at the time. I got that from some stripper I went to a strip club with, because she got me with that. And I started laughing. I'm like, that shit was funny as hell you did that. Because a girl never did that to me. Like, ever tap one shoulder and pop up on the other side, talking about, hey, whoopty whoop, like, start spitting on me. I'm like, dang, but this is at the point. So I pop up right here, and I'm like, I tap this shoulder, right, weakling, and I said, I'm like, excuse me, you single? But soon I said, you single, right? She smiled, but the dude, I heard him drop his forks. Now in my mind, I already balled up my hand, so if I would have heard the seat go back, I was turning around and I was hooking him like off the strength, because he's already bigger than me. So you have to make the first move. You have to. Don't wait. Don't do nothing. If I would have heard the seat, I would have just turned around. I wasn't doing no talking, because you're not ready. You're not going to try me. You're not going to do that, right? And I'm trying to talk to your girl, so relax. so, so I mean, I said, "Excuse me, you single?" And she paused a second. She smiled. She's like, "Nah, I'm not single." And I'm like, all right, and I just left. You know what I'm saying? But the thing, I mean, first I had to see if that was just a whole friend thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said she was single, but she was obviously choosing. Now, if I would have chose my word indifferent, right? Because honestly, I asked if she was single. I didn't ask for her name. I just asked if you were single, because I have to know who's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is your man's, then all right, my fault. Then I ain't gonna say my fault or nothing. I just walked away. You know what I'm saying? But if she would have said, oh yeah, I am single, I mean, at the end of the day, a girl will choose. She don't care who's in front of her, especially if she already don't respect you. If she see a better opportunity, she probably feels like I was the better opportunity, but she's with her man at the end of the day. She can't just, she don't know how because some girls, a lot of girls, they're smart. They do play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm bold enough to walk in front of you and take your girl, I mean, it's some situation that it really do work like that. You can really just take someone girl, you use the right wording, you can just walk up, excuse me. I mean, I see, like, this is what I should have did, right? This how I probably could have took his girl. I'm like, excuse me, beautiful, I seen you kept on looking mad with us over there. Can I get your number? Like, you looking mad good right now. Like, let me get the. Now, if I would just apply pressure like that, then I could have just bagged the number. In the mind, I mean, at the moment, I didn't think about that situation. But this is just, whoever's watching this, if you was to say that, if you see the girl looking at you and she's in front of someone, put her on the spot. Tell her, yo, beautiful, I keep on seeing you looking at me like, what, you on my number or something? Like, you look good. Like, what I'm eating, it's not probably, it don't taste as good as you though. But like, if you was to really just come blatant like that, please know how to fight. Because you don't know how this guy will react. You don't. A lot of niggas are sensitive. He probably want to get it in if he sees someone really kicking up on his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I asked if she was single, now I'm facing her, right? I'm facing her. I don't even see what he's doing, but all I'm doing is hearing. I just need to hear that seat goes back and I'm hooking him. I really don't need to see a nigga, because I heard the forks drop, but he wasn't going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I had in my mind. Because, I mean, if a dude, you have to realize, right? The more bolder you get, the more rare you become. That's just what it is. The bolder you get on the things that you do in life, the rarer you will get. And girls are gonna be like, oh shit. You're gonna get, and as long as you play your cards right, you can get anything you want. Yes, I could have probably took his girl right there with the right word instead of me asking if she was single. Now, me asking if she was single is really out of respect. But she didn't really have no respect. So I should have just came blatant, because you would have do and you keep on looking at me, constantly kept on looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Making it obvious. I'm like, is dude even going to say anything? I should just, I seen you kept on looking at me like, why I didn't get that number? But at the time, I didn't think about that at the time. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, guys, like, now, oh yeah, but the shorty, not a dude. He was white, but he looked like he probably played like football or something. Like, he was pretty fit. He was a fit dude. He didn't look like a bitch. Um, the girl, she looked good. She was she was looking good. I think she was probably like a white or Spanish, something like that. She wasn't black though. She wasn't black. She looked good though, mad good. She looked better than the other two girls that they was with. You know what I'm saying? She looked good. But the thing is, sometimes, I mean, yeah, she was by herself. I wouldn't even have to. It would have been easy. You don't have to really take somebody girl. Like, you don't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you have to realize, man, like, the bolder you get, the better the more life will really become fun. I'm gonna be honest. Cause now you feel as though you can do anything, right? Like, be honest, this is my first time really stepping like that. Like, and me in the back of my mind stepping like that and telling myself that if that nigga do something, I'm hooking him. You know what I'm saying? But I already know he wasn't going. He was. I mean, if you really a step out here, you gonna respect if a nigga can take your girl right in front of you. And what can you do? She chose me. I mean, the thing is, a girl can sit there and lie right in front of her man. Yeah, I am single. She could have easily said that. She really wanted me. She could have easily said, oh, yeah, I am single. She could have looked at her dude and said, yeah, I'm single. Just came blatant like that. She could have just said it. But some girls, they don't operate like that. They want to make it so like, if he woke up to me, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, a girl always want to make it seem like that. But she probably, in her mind, she already, you know what's funny, right? This is how women act sometimes, right? They can have a dude, but they see someone they like, right? They gonna show him attention, but she just wanna see you walk up to her. She already gonna say no. She already has a dude, but she wanna see you. She wanna talk to you, really. But she with the dude, so she has to deny it because she's with her dude. She has to deny. She's with her dude. She has to. You know what I'm saying? She feels though she has to, because I don't know that situation. He could be taking full care of her. Who said I'm doing that? Who said I'm going to take care of you? I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? But basically, you know what I'm saying? I left. I didn't get the number. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, every single day, it's not about I mean, it's funny because every time I come here, I always tell you a story about how I fail. I don't ever tell you all the times that I do win. You know what I'm saying? That's the funny thing. But the thing is, like, me winning is really, literally me, yo, shorty, let me get your number, this and that. I'll go over there. First, second date, I'm fucking, like, that's it. That's me winning. Like, literally. But it's like, why do I need to talk? I need to tell y'all the times that I messed up, so y'all can see the times that I failed, and y'all can I tell you how I failed, and I can tell you how y'all can win from the ways that I failed. You know what I'm saying? Winning, it becomes easy once you know everything that you can fail from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of sex, but it's times that you need to know that it's not about sex, it's about focusing. Focus on what you want to become in life. You will never achieve anything if the first thing you focus on is sex. I don't focus on sex. I don't focus on it, because what I want to achieve will be far greater than me ever having sex with a female. Me achieving my goals will make me busting up before a girl will. Literally. Me achieving my goals, seeing me on a private jet, seeing me in my dream house, seeing me drive my dream car will make me bust a nut every single day before a girl will. Every single day. Me telling people my dream and literally predicting the future. Literally predicting the future. Pulling up. My dream car is a Caddy. I think that's the most pimpish car you can have. Me personally. I live in Jersey, so a lot of people, they drive Caddies, and it's always an old nigga in it. I want to be the young, my dream is, the way that I think is very huge. I think very broad. And getting coochie is like the last thing. It's something that I can get with ease if I really take the time out. Even when I don't take the time out, all you have to know is your audience and apply pressure to that audience. That's all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there trying to get these kind of girls. These kind of girls don't want you. You have to go to these girls. These girls want you. They will let you know that they want you. Them other girls, they don't. They're not going to do that. They looking at something else. You have to know your audience, see who likes you, and apply pressure to it. Know where they be at and go there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do. You sitting there looking at the wrong things. That's why you don't get no girls, because you sitting there trying to go to this place. You want a basketball. You want a cheerleader, but you attract basketball girls. You know what I'm saying? You have to go to the basketball court. Because at the end of the day, no matter what sport, it's going to be a bad looking joint in there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, black girls don't want me. The white girls want me. Hey, I'm over there with it. Matter of fact, they don't give me a headache anyway. That's my zone. Man, white girls, they'll do whatever you say. I'm going to be honest, man. Literally. The longest sneaky link I had was from a white girl. I come over, let me tell you, fast little story. This white joint I had as my sneaky link, had her for a year, right, and some change, right? Had her. I'm telling you, when I pull up, she outside waiting for me. She walked me inside the house, light the candle. When I sit down, she starts sucking my dick. I'm like, God damn. Like, she be coming like that. I mean, of course I'm in that thing all crazy, but it's like, you get black girl, she gonna tell you, gotta open up the door. She talking about, oh, who did you? She trying to argue. She doing all this extra stuff, man. That white girl, she lighting the candle. What you want to smoke? You want to drink? What you want to do? I'm like, yeah, I drink. You know what I'm saying? She over here lighting you up. She giving you bottles. Like, she treating you. You know what I'm saying? And when she wants sex, man, she gonna let it know. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, man. You have to know what you want and know what you attract. You know what I'm saying? And be more bold. Stop caring so much. Like, I'm not the best fighter, but at the end of the day, as long as you make the first move and you let niggas know you're not playing, it's cool. But, matter of fact, don't even do that. Don't even try to, this was just a story. At the end of the day, don't try to sit there and try niggas' girls and all that, man, because you don't want anyone trying your girl. You know what I'm saying? If anyone ever tried my girl right in front of me, I'll be surprised. And if you did, then that girl, if someone ever tried your girl right in front of you, don't say anything. Because now your girl, now the relationship, now you're going to see where your loyalty is actually at. You can't be mad at the dude. Literally. You can't be mad at the dude. You have to sit there and look at your girl and say, are you single? If she say, if she's sitting there and hesitate, then she not your girl, bro. If I would have came more blatant, I would have bagged his girl right in front of him, but I didn't. I asked, are you single? I didn't throw her on the spot. I didn't do any of that. I just asked, are you single? Now, see, he probably is a simp, and he's not even gonna peep the hesitation in that girl. He probably didn't peep how many times she looked over. He probably discredited all that and saying she just looking around. His man's probably gonna say something to him, talking about, nah, bro, she was looking. I seen what she was looking at him the whole time. If that's his real man's, but some dudes, they don't even listen to their mans because they so in this delusional world, that this love thing. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, don't ever be mad that someone talk to your girl. You have to see if your girl is actually loyal to you. You know what I mean? See if your girl is actually loyal to you. And sometimes it's going to take someone to actually do it. And now, I tested their relationship right there. Are you single? Now, I didn't apply crazy pressure to her, but I walked up to her right in front of her dude. Yo, are you single? No, I'm not single. sound like you are, but you know, I'm gonna just leave. You know what I mean? Before this emotional ass nigga, he get up now, he want to fight and shit like that. Now I gotta prove myself. Now I gotta hook him and do all this extra shit, and I fuck around. I still don't get the coochie. You know what I mean? Man, I don't do nothing for a girl that coochie isn't backed up behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna buy no ice cream cone. I don't think I ain't ready to get no coochie. The fuck? What I look like? You know what I'm saying? I don't be gifting these girls what I look like. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to stay sexy, man. Go out, have some fun. Have your dream first, girls come last. I want out to eat, but if it's an opportunity I can get some cheeks, sure, I get it. But really, I'm treating myself. If you can treat yourself, I promise you're going to find a girl that want to treat you. You know what I mean? Take yourself serious, man. Strive for dreams that's so big that when you talk to people about it, they get mad. They like, yo, like, or they just say that's not possible. Have dreams so big that you don't fit in. Like, you don't fit in. You getting so much money, you can't fit in. You can't have the same conversations you have with a broke person than with a rich person. You don't go to the same spots. You don't drive the same cars. You're not sitting there having some useless ass conversation about some shit that don't matter. You having a conversation that's gonna put money in your pockets. You like, bro, you want to be the best you can be. So be that, man. Stay sexy.